وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ.
In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. When the inevitable occurs, of its occurrence, there is no denial. Bringing low, raising high. When the earth is shaken with a shock, and the mountains are crushed and crumbled, and become scattered dust, and you become three classes. Those on the right, what of those on the right? And those on the left, what of those on the left? And the forerunners, the forerunners. These are the nearest. In the gardens of bliss. A group from the ancients. And a few from the latecomers. On jeweled thrones. Reclining on them, facing one another. Circulating among them will be eternalized youth. With goblets, pitchers, and a cup from a flowing spring. Causing them neither headache nor intoxication. And fruits of their choice. And the meat of birds as they desire. And lovely companions. The likenesses of pristine pearls. A reward for what they used to do. In it they will hear no nonsense and no accusations. But only the greeting, peace, peace. And those on the right, what of those on the right? In lush orchards. And sweet-smelling plants. And extended shade. And outpouring water. And abundant fruit. Never out of season, and never forbidden. And elevated mattresses. We created them of unique creation. And made them virgins. Tender and unaging. For those on the right. Many from those of old. And many from the latecomers. And those on the left, what of those on the left? Amid scorching wind and boiling water. And a shade of black smoke. Neither cool nor refreshing. Before that, they lived in luxury. And they persisted in immense wrongdoing. And they used to say, when we are dead and become dust and bones, are we to be resurrected? And our ancestors of old? Say, those of old and those of later times. Will be gathered for the appointment of a familiar day. Then you, O misguided deniers, will be eating from the tree of bitterness. Will be filling your bellies with it. Will be drinking on top of it boiling water. Drinking as parched camels drink. This is their hospitality on the day of retribution. We created you, if only you would believe. Have you seen what you ejaculate? Is it you who create it, or are we the creators? We mandated death among you, and we will not be surpassed. In replacing you with your likes, and transforming you into what you do not know. You have known the first formation. Then why do you not reflect? Have you seen what you cultivate? Is it you who sow it, or are we the sowers? If we will, we can turn it into rubble, then you will lament. We are penalized. No, we have been deprived. Have you seen the water that you drink? Is it you who sent it down from the clouds, or are we the senders? If we will, we can make it bitter. So why are you not thankful? Have you seen the fire you kindle? Is it you who produce its tree, or are we the producers? We made it a reminder, and comfort for the users. So glorify the name of your Lord, the Great. I swear by the positions of the stars. And it is a tremendous oath, if you only knew. It is a noble Quran. In a well-protected book. None can grasp it except the purified. A revelation from the Lord of the worlds. Is it this discourse that you take so lightly? And you make it your livelihood to deny it? So when it has reached the throat, while you are looking on, we are closer to it than you are, but you cannot see. Why, then, if you are unconstrained, you do not bring it back, if you are truthful? But if he is one of those brought near, then happiness, and fragrance, and garden of delights. And if he is among those on the right, then, peace upon you, from those on the right. But if he is among the deniers, the mistaken, then a welcome of inferno and burning in hell. This is the absolute truth. So glorify the name of your Lord, the Magnificent.